Alright, and we're back, happy people. There is still an angry Ing Smasher in this room. Hopefully they did not lock the door. They did not. So that means we can just skip right past it, because I'm a mofo like that. Alright, so the key to doing this one, I think, is... Actually, a Dark Burst might not be bad, but I'm going to try a Sonic Boom. Let's try a Light Beam. Oh yeah, that's much better. Alright, jump right in the center. El centro. So I did realize where that thing was that I was thinking of. It's actually in this room right here, right next to the portal, believe it or not. So we're just going to get that on the way out. And the last two things we need, some of the last things we need will be kind of on the way. So I'm just going to, I'm going to see how much ammo I can farm from these guys. Good lord, stop coming at me. That's not what she said, by the way. You have a dirty mind if you think that that's what she said. So, yeah, we've never been down here before, so I'll leave all of this in. As you can see, there's a big yellow column of light over there. Be sure to grind for some power-ups while you cran. Let's see. I find it helps to sort of snipe the Preeds from over here, and your Annihilator Beam will reach. Again, I cannot praise this weapon enough. It is the best weapon in the entire series as far as I'm concerned. Well, in terms of beam weapons anyway. I mean, like, I don't know. I really don't mind going for Dark Sky Temple keys in this game. I mean, like, I don't see what's so bad about having to do some final backtracking through some old areas and going to some final areas that you haven't been to before. You don't see fans of Symphony of the Night bitching about how they have to go find the gold and silver rings, do you? Because, like, you need that to access the inverted castle, and it's just like, the first time I played, I didn't know about them. I had to look it up. I was just like, how do you get to the inverted castle? And it's just like, oh, you got to go find these rings. But I would have found them eventually without a guide. Did there need to be a big long FMV for when you ride up and down the light columns? It's just like you step into it by accident and then you get to watch it again. It's just, I don't know, it looked cool the first time, but yeah. Oh, you can skip it. Good. Alright, I guess I was just being a bitch. Alright, I made it. I think that red beam will hurt you, so don't touch it. And there we go. 6 temple keys down, 3 more to go. They're all in the Great Temple Grounds. They're all relatively easy to find. We will be finding them presently. Yeah, that hurts you. But it doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage, so fuck. Let's see. And yeah, boo yeah. So, I think we're going to cut to when we get back to the portal room, because I think, if I'm remembering correctly, there's a missile expansion up there. Then there's another missile expansion in the map room. And then there's a final energy tank on the way out of this area. We passed it and I made note of it before we got the light suit. We will be going back there. So we're going to be going back through this entrance in the light world to get back to the Great Temple Grounds instead of taking the teleportation majigger. So I'm going to cut to when we get back to that one room. The room that we activated the portal in this session. The one that had all the annoying Dark Commando pirates in it next to the Ingstorm room. The aerial training site is the official name on the map. And I will see you guys there. Alright, and we are back, gentles and ladies. Been kicking us off as a short tiff with some more Dark Commandos, because we haven't fought enough of these guys yet, you know. All I could say is thank goodness that one commenter taught me about the Dark Beam strategy, because it makes them so much less annoying than they are otherwise. I don't know why, but I guess I didn't run into as much trouble with them in my practice playthrough, but during the actual playthrough, they've just kind of been getting on my nerves a little bit. Anyway, there's the missile expansion I was blathering on about. Yeah, and I think that's it for Dark Sanctuary. All we have left is to go back to the light version of this area, head back to the map room, grab the thing there, then close to the entrance is another pillar of light. We grab that, then there's a energy tank. We're pretty much done with this area, folks. So I'm going to cut, then when we get back down to the bottom floor, and I will see you guys then. And we're back, ladies and folks. So over here is, of course, the map room. Maybe it'll let me jump through there. No? Even though there's a big gaping hole? Alright. So as you can see, we have another light beam. So you guys know what that means. Mash the button so that you don't have to watch the FMV. That's what it means. Or, I guess it doesn't work on this one. Selective FMV-age. So now that we've popped out on the other side, that's what she said. We're going to go grab this right here, and I think that's it for Sanctuary. So now that we have that, we're going to head back towards the entrance. It's still a bit of a jog, so I think I will cut, because there's no reason to leave it in, really. It's pretty much right next to the elevator out of this place, towards the Great Temple Grounds. So yeah, I'm going to cut, and I will see you guys then. Alright, and we're back, ladies and folks. So as you can see, there's a pillar of light right here. So you guys know what that means. Jump right the fuck in, and we can ride it up to the top of this little area right here. And once we reach the top, as I have prefaced numerous times before, is the final energy tank in this game. We will be 100% prepared for the final boss now that we have this. I don't understand why they couldn't just put it right in front of you once you get off like all the other ones, but what are you going to do? And since we're going back down, it should let me skip. Right? I guess it only skips if you've already been on it, which is dumb, because I just want to skip it because it takes forever. I don't know. Regardless, now that we have that, we at long last can start looking for stuff here in the Great Temple Grounds. We are nearing the end, folks, and I believe we only have 2 items left to go, and I know exactly where they are, so we should get 100% no problem. Unless if this turret refuses to die. Now, when it comes to the Great Temple Grounds, like as you can tell, I already get a little confused with the level design in this area as is. So as you can imagine, doing the dark version of it, yeah. Especially since like you don't really get the map data until you start looking around in it, So I think I can go through here. Yes, I can. So I'm going to go through this first just because it's right next to us. We went in this room earlier when we grabbed the dark beam expansion. The beam ammo expansion, my apologies. So we'll open this prattle right here. And before you know it, we will be back in the Sky Temple Grounds once again. And one of the 2 pickups that we need to get along the way should be hanging about in the next room. So there are 3 keys in this area. I don't know, I don't think I should have any trouble finding them. I never do. Oh yeah, thanks for that game. Thanks for putting the little Metroid fucktard right where it needs to be to knock you into the damn Phazon pool. Alright, once you do that, as you can see, there are way more of these things. And they're eating space pirates too, which is cute. These dark Metroids especially are adorable. I know that they're like hideous fusions of Aang and Metroid, which is probably the most, theoretically it should be the most threatening creature in the entire Metroid mythos, because not even the X-Parasites could do this to Metroids. And that was kind of a plot point, spoiler, but, I'm sure we'll end up playing that game on Game Mavericks eventually, so if you're looking forward to the Metroid, some sort of Metroid Prime playthrough from me, a Metroid Fusion, sorry, you will get it, because I do like that game quite a bit. It's really good. Fuck. And of course I wasted my Dirac Beam ammo. I always forget that these platforms are in this room, by the way. I always just screw attack over there because it's easier. Like, watch this. I was hoping I'd kill the Dark Metroid too, but I guess not. Alright, right behind me. And we'll just head back the way we came, and we'll be... Yeah, I mean, like, this area of the game, I always kind of forget about, and that's not a good thing. Let's see, there's only one other way I can go. I think this goes to the entrance to the Sky Temple. I think that's where this goes. But maybe not even. Oh yeah, as you can see, we've got more Ingstorm. Oh yes, I think I know what these are. I'm gonna read these entries because they're kind of cool. Target Luminot shares DNA code with other dead Luminot in the area. He is the father of that Luminot. Scans indicate they died within moments of one another, most likely from exposure to Ingstorm particles. Like I said, these things will fuck you up. Luminot subject expired, blah blah blah. Target Luminot shares DNA with other dead Luminot in the area. She's the daughter of that Luminot. Scans indicate she died from exposure to the Ingstorm. So yeah, don't walk through here without the light suit. I know I've said this, but yeah. It's a little dark in here, so I'm going to use this to help me see. Because I don't know what the deal is with my TV, but it's, I don't know, annoying me a tad. Okay, over here. What is that? Oh, that's a warrior ing. Alright. I think one of the keys is this way. In that room right there. We found a dead Luminot in this area earlier. Yep, there it is. There she is. There she is. Alright, so we'll attack it like so. Blow it open with the super missile and a booyah. We got another Sky Temple key. Just like that. So, I think... Yeah. Alright, so the next one, I'm trying to think here. I think this pathway, does this keep going? No, that's it. I guess it's one way. So I'm going to cut to when we get back to the portal we were just at, and I will see you guys then. Alright, and we're back, ladies and folks. Now that we're going to... I think we're going to head through the temple. Let's see, we're going to want to go there. That's where we want to go. To that, actually, wait just a moment. There's another portal over here. Oh. Right. That's right next to the Sky Temple key, the grounds. Alright, we're gonna go that way first, I think. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go to the evil version of my ship room. That's what we're gonna do next. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna cut for that. Let's see. We're gonna go to the temple assembly site that's right in front of the Agon Waste. That's where we're gonna go. So that'll take us to the next key that we need. So I'm going to cut once more. I will see you guys there. Alright, and we're back. So the first thing we're gonna do is there's going to be a dark portal right over here. We're just gonna activate that and head straight to Dark Ether. So one of the last keys that we can get, I believe, is right next to where our ship is. Yeah, and I think the last missile expansion we need, which I think is the last pickup in this game, if I recall correctly. Yeah, we're at 99% right now, and I know where the last one is. Don't worry, I know where it is. We're going to blow that door open, and then this will take us towards our ship, I believe. You know, I think I'm just going to make this last little chunk right here one long part, because we've only got... I don't feel like I've got enough to fill it. Well, how about we'll grab this and then we'll call it a part. We'll be done. Come on. Don't go towards the end. Come on. There we go. A screw attack on over here and a booyah. We just got one more left to go. And it should be on an alternate pathway from the, what is the name of that area? By the way, there's nothing down here. I know it seems like there would be something down there, but there isn't. It's just a room for the key. So we got that key. We're going to cut things off with the part, and the next, actually, you know, I don't really feel like I just want the next part to be the finale. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick of backtracking. I mean, it has to be done, and it's part of the game. There was plenty of it in Prime 1 as well, but I don't know. I would like to get sort of like back to the story and stuff. And we've only got like what, one power-up left, and I think we've got one more key and one more power-up, and they're both right next to each other. Let's get it over with, and then we can yeah, that's what we'll do. So let's see, that's the portal I want to go to is over there. It would be faster to go through the temple. I'm gonna cut. I'll see you guys there. Alright, and we are back, gentles and folks. We're just gonna open up this portal real quick. And the last two things we need should just be along this path, and then we can head straight from there to the final boss. So we're almost done here. We should, next part will be the finale, I promise you that. Okay, so yes. I also paid a quick trip to my ship along the way just so that I was stocked up on ammo for everything that's ahead. That is not the door I wanted to go in. My apologies for that. This is the door I want to go in. And I really hope that missile expansion I'm thinking of is in this room. Otherwise, we done fucked up. I can't see a goddamn thing on this TV and this lighting. Okay, so please, 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 please. Yes, there it is. That is the last missile expansion over there. Just lock onto all the nipples as per usual. It'll blow open the door, and there it is. The final pickup in this game, ladies and gentlemen. 100% is upon us. So that should bring you up to 250 missiles. And yep, there we go. 100% special ending unlocked. You guys are very welcome. I told you it was 255. My estimate was a little low. Alright, so we're going to kill this guy real quick. There we go. Oh, and he will die too. There we go. I'm gonna farm for some beam ammo real quick. So the place we want to go for the final key, as you can see, there's a super missile door we haven't been in yet, right across the hallway from the Sky Temple. It'll just go straight there, and then yeah, I was actually mistaken earlier. The room that we were in the last time, the Dark Lake room, Dark Lagoon I think it was called, is actually the Dark Ether version of the Aegon Temple translator door room. The room with like the bridges that you gotta like destroy. So like this room that we're about to come up to is the Dark Ether version of your ship. This room right here. So we have one final flying ing cache, and we have a whole bunch of warrior ing swarming around it. Let's put them out of their misery. They'll die in the field, and we can come up here and grab the last key. There we go. 9th key, 100%. Boo-boo-booyah. Alright. Little fucker died. Okay, so I would like to use the save room that's right before the final boss. And there we go, there's the Sky Temple entrance right there. So we're just gonna head straight on in there. And of course they gotta have those dang old weed reaper vines in here. Yeah. Kind of hard to believe the end's already here, ain't it? Isn't it? Alright, Sky Temple grounds. As you can see, there's the usual thing. Put the keys in the slots. Yep, and I bet a Cole is proud of us right about now. Put our keys up here. And that'll open the pathway to the Sky Temple at long last. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? I mean, I know, I guess the only thing that's kind of annoying about the Sky Temple keys that wasn't so much annoying about artifacts in the first game was that at least with the artifacts, if you already knew where they were and you had the power, you could get them. In this game, you need the dark visor to see them, you need the light beam to get over half of them, or I mean the light suit, my apologies. So that is kind of annoying, but, you know, otherwise, I don't know, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, like, it only took us a few parts to really grab them all. It took us about as many parts to backtrack in the first game, so I think it balances out. So as you can see, we just, as you can no doubt hear, yeah, there's a last piece of energy and some freakish monsters grabbing it. And as you might expect, that's the final boss we're going to be facing real soon. So, but we're going to be doing that in the next part. As you can see, there's actually a save room there's a save station right over there, and I'm going to be using that before we head off to the final boss, because I want to be able to split the session in case something goes wrong. So, and parts, what is it going to be, 34? In part 34, we will be taking on the final boss, ladies and gentlemen, and finishing this game once and for all. So, I will see you guys then.